I let me see what other questions are there. Are you more of an introvert or an extrovert? What do you think? Tell me what you think in the comment section below. Answer it for me. What do you think? Hello, hiya darlings, hiya my lovers, hiya you. How are you doing now? Happy Sunday. How has your week been? Hope it has been great. Yay. Thank you for clicking, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing if you're subscribed, and thank you for just being here with me at this time of the day. It is great to have you here. So what are we talking about today now? I know I told you I'm going to see you next month, February, but I couldn't wait to see you again, because you're too dear to me. So I know I did reintroductions last week, and on that note I want to continue. I just want to sort of have a fun time with you this January before we begin serious conversation in February. And please, I am sweating, you can see, and from time to time you'll see me using my hand fan. Do not mind. This video promises to be very quick. I'm going to be in and out of your face in like this. But yes, as I was saying, I started reintroduction last week. Let me drop this. I started reintroduction last week Sunday, and I want to continue on that note this week. And this video was inspired by a wonderful woman that I got to meet here on Instagram, Girl to Mom. I'm going to link her page in the description box. I want you to please go to her page, like, comment, share. There's a lot of wonderful content that she has prepared, and she did this kind of video, get to know me, random questions from the internet, about 8 months or so ago. But I enjoyed it so much. It was so engaging, and I decided, you know what, this is a nice way for me to engage with my wonderful and kind subscribers who have taken out their time to believe in and trust in this channel to give them something valuable. And I don't know if they know me well enough, but I hope that these few questions that I've prepared, you know, will give them an insight into who I am, alongside other videos I've done. You know, if you want to know more about me, just go down. You see how I met my husband, my sister tag video where I did, you know, would you rather. There are many things that will give you an insight into my person and personality, especially if you're new to the channel. Anyways, let's get into the video, this fun video. Let me not bore you to sleep before you start the video. I want this video to be really short, so we've gone 2 or 3 minutes already into the video, but we're going to be setting a timer of 10 minutes, you know, and we're going to start like that. Start. Okay, let's see. So what question does the question jar have for me? Okay, let me pick the first one. I hope I'm not out of focus. The first question, quickly: what would you change about yourself if you could? I would change my height. I know God is perfect and he has created everything perfectly, but you see, I wouldn't mind adding a little height to my current status and height. Quickly, what are you most grateful for? Honestly, sincerely, I am most grateful for my salvation. I am most grateful. Every other blessing has drawn out of that very tangibly. Every other blessing from the time that I got saved till now, I don't know what my life would have been like or how I'll have been defeated if I didn't know Jesus personally. And I mean, there's still more to know, but yeah, I'm most grateful for my salvation. Let me just move on. Oh, and I'm also most grateful, you know, after salvation, for my current immediate family and friends, starting with my baby Joshua, and then my husband, and then, you know, moving on to the family I came from, and then my friends. What is your favorite sport? As you probably can guess, I am not a very sporty person. I don't like sports as such, but if I were to choose one that I would sit down and play as a game or watch, you know, I would do racing horses, racing cars, racing. Not football, not basketball. I mean, football will come after racing, but not tennis, but racing. Okay, moving on. Huh? What's your favorite book of all time? I don't have a favorite book of all time. I like different books per time. As a kid, I really liked Enid Blyton books. Growing up now, I like Malcolm Gladwell books. I like classics, you know, Annie of Green Gables, I don't know, Pride and Prejudice, those kinds of books. I like classics, and I like fiction. Gabriel Union's book, Let's Have Wine, or Let's Have a Sip of Wine, Born a Crime by Trevor Noah. I like those kinds of books. Fiction, I can't really remember if I've read fiction recently, but who knows. I just like different books per time, but most especially classics if it's fiction, and then non-fiction, and then as a child, and in Blyton, which I can still read now, or George Orwell. Let me see. Books from those people. Yeah. Do you have any pet peeves? Yes, I do actually. I do not like people who look down on other people. I don't like people who have a nasty attitude or vibe. I don't like people who get too familiar with people either. And I don't like people who are sarcastic. You can do other things. You can even lie. I'll forgive you once you are a cool person. It's not my life is not hard, but all those other things, it just turns me off. Like really? Like really? Oh well. Are you still friends with your exes? Oh, what a question. I've had only one ex, and it was, I don't even know whether to call him an ex, but we're still friends. We're still good friends, kind of. We still comment on it. We don't call each other like pally, but we're not enemies. We're definitely not enemies. The people that are even enemies with me are people that have, you know, maybe toasted me and I said no, and you know, I want the relationship to go on, but they're like, my girl, take your L, take a walk, you already told me no. So yeah, I'm still friends with the ex I had. It's the ones that toasted me I do not agree, that are now forming an enemy for me. God have mercy. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how funny would you say you are? Friends actually find me very, very interesting and funny, but I do not sincerely think I am funny, if I'm going to be honest to myself. I know Adachuku Fisai and all those people, they laugh a lot when I'm around them, and I wonder why, but I don't think I'm very funny. I laugh at other people's jokes. I have a good sense of humor, but I'm a very serious person, so I'll say 4. Sorry about that. Yeah, what is your best ice cream flavor? Really? Who is driving at this time? Forgive me and just focus on me. What's your best ice cream flavor? I think I'll say chocolate. Chocolate is bae when it is good. When it is good, it is good. Moving on. Oops, sorry. What is your favorite song of all time? I don't have a favorite song of all time, but I have songs per season or songs per time, songs that minister to me or touch me in a wonderful way per time, and there are a lot. There was one time it was You Made a Way for the longest time, and there's been In Over My Head by Jen Johnson. There's been Oceans. There are many, too many. Let me just move on because it's a fast video. Let me not be slow. So what's your favorite movie of all time? Just like favorite song of all time, I don't have a favorite movie of all time. I just have movies that I really enjoy, you know, watching, or series per time, and I can't, there are too many to list. Please forgive me. Okay, let me give you one that I really enjoyed. Well, one series I enjoyed in recent times would have been Annie of Green Gables, the book of which I read. I really enjoyed that for some reason. Let me move on. And it's not a popular series. What would you eat? What meal can you eat forever? If there was a meal you could eat forever, what would it be? Someone is trying to drive in this compound. Just focus on me. I think it will be cornflakes or anything plantain. I like those two. I've always liked them. Anybody that knows me knows from uni days or secondary school days, I've liked conflicts and I've liked anything plantain. Let me see, what other questions are there? Are you more of an introvert or an extrovert? What do you think? Tell me what you think in the comment section below. Answer it for me. What do you think? I'm more of an introvert. Oh, I am. I prefer to stay in my own space and corner with my few friends and family. I don't really like to go out, or I feel it's stressful, and I don't know, when you don't invite me for your wedding, I'm even grateful to you. Some people get offended. I'm like, I don't have to spend money for clothes or any of those things. Or if you don't invite me for an event, I'm like grateful. I'd rather just send you a gift than to go all out, which is somehow right. But I can be social if I want to be, but I'm more of an introvert. Okay, so what did you want to become when you were younger or a child? You see, my father has always had a very, very big influence on me. So I wanted to be him. I wanted to be the things that he was. He was an architect. He was an artist. He was a photographer. He was he used to paint. He used to draw. He used to play in a band. He was many wonderful things. We had his portrait hanging in our house when we were growing up. We had a library just like this. So everything he was, I wanted to be. So it was like a rite of passage. I've always wanted to be an architect, and I am an architect today. Always wanted to be a photographer. Always wanted to be playing music. I don't do that one, sha. Always wanted to paint and do all those things. So anything that he was, I wanted to be, and I am, by the grace of God. I'm better by the grace of God. Yeah, even lecturing, being a teacher. I mean, he didn't necessarily influence that, but somehow I'm doing that as well. Anyways, what songs have impacted your faith journey and why? This is similar to favorite song of all time, and my time is almost up. Okay, let me just be very fast. So as I said, I've had songs per season. I mean, there was a time I was looking for a job when I just came back from NYC, and it was You Move Mountains, You Cause Walls to Fall, Made a Way by Travis Green, and somehow God made a way. The song was just prophetic for me. And when I was in NYC, it was Oceans. You called me out upon the waters, a place unknown where feet may fail, and there I find you in the mystery. In oceans deep, my faith will stand. So you can see that the lyrics is about how, you know, going to a place unknown, a place where you don't necessarily know anybody, or you know, you're on your own, but God is with you. My time is up. Anyways, let me finish the story and then maybe do one or two more. My time is up. Sadly, I'm enjoying myself, but a promise is a debt. So yeah, so that the lyrics, you know, touched me in that way, and I held that song all through my stay in my NYC place, which was Kano then, National Youth Service place, which was Kano. When I was in uni, one particular experience that was beautiful for me was there was one time I was having a difficulty in one course called Building Services. Throughout the semester, I had failed the test of the course. We had to test, and I got an F in both tests. And for some reason, I just didn't understand the course. I think I've shared this story before on this page. I didn't understand the course. And then the night before the exam, I was trying, you know, friends explain, people explain. I just didn't understand. So I sat down just close to my bunk. People had gone for overnight. I'm like, what's the point? I'm not understanding it. And I was reading, I was trying to understand. This was way into midnight. And then I just kept playing this Jeremy Camp song. You know, that there was one time Jeremy Camp had this set of songs after his wife died that were very sorrowful, but talked about trusting God. One of them was Believe, I Believe. And the song was, I still believe in your faithfulness. I still believe in your truth. I still believe in your holy word. Even when I don't see it, I still believe. So I kept singing that, and then I cried myself to sleep singing that. dramatic. But yeah, so I woke up in the morning and I was like, so this is how I'm going to have an F in this course, Abby. And then the person I was teaching this course, by the way, is still my friend till today, is a darling man, one of the best lecturers I've ever had, engineer Tokumbo Shongowawa. And he came that morning and he said, you know what guys, I just feel led to do like a 20 minutes revision with you. That 20 minutes revision, I understood everything he was teaching. I was like, how come I didn't understand this course? And I got a B in that course. So I don't, whatever I wrote in the exam must have been excellent to overwrite the Fs I had in the earlier semester, which were 40. You know, continuous assessment is 40 and then exam is 60%. So I don't know what I did in the exam that got me a B. But whatever it was marvelous. Yeah, so moving on, the last two questions. What is the best gift you have received? To be honest, you know, I talk about the what I'm most grateful for is my salvation, but the best gift that I've received, the gift, you know, the blessing that keeps growing bigger and keeps giving, is my son, my current, you know, my baby boy. That's my current best gift. I love it so much. I love him so much, and I'm grateful to God for gifting me and my husband that beautiful gift. Ooh, our last question, make you worthwhile. Oh wow, okay, this one is actually related to us. What's one work related thing you want to achieve this year? I think there are a few, there are several. In terms of YouTube, the one thing I want to achieve this year is consistency, to give you guys weekly video of valuable content, to shine my light, to share as much as I can. And one topic that I really want to delve into this year is, you know, talking about pregnancy, everything about my pregnancy journey, from, you know, contraception, like trying to avoid baby, to wanting to get pregnant, to the things I did to get pregnant, to the phase, the time, the moments of pregnancy, the going to the hospital, antenatal, the care, the decision on whether to stay here or to go abroad, or the whole giving birth in a pandemic, ordering things in a pandemic, anxiety, just giving you guys content on that. I think I've said a lot already. And then in terms of my other work, I want to pause architecture for now, you know, for some reasons. And then in terms of photography work, that one, I told God already, I already started that discussion last year. I'm going to be 29 this year. I want to do 29 paid shoots before my birthday in July, and I trust God to help me to get clients before then. I really have to work hard for that to happen. What else? There are many things in the work, so there are many things that I have penned down for this year. Doing a podcast, that's, you know, drawing a podcast out of my YouTube videos, you know, just for those who are more on the go, you know, a podcast on that pregnancy period, and then writing a book also on the whole thing. So there's a lot of work I have to do this year, alongside taking care of my baby, which is another work. So these are things I want to achieve, one thing, in terms of all the works that I have, different work. So pray for me. I think that's about it. Or should I take one more question? Morayo, I'm enjoying myself, and it's almost 20 minutes. Oh well. one more question. Oh, would you rather do dishes, iron clothes, vacuum the house, or scrub the washroom? That's bathroom and toilet. I'd rather do dishes. I can wash plates from now to tomorrow, but don't tell me to iron clothes. I don't like ironing clothes. I don't like to sweep. You see this, my back, it's not for bending. Even those, and I hate all those broom, there are those ones that are frenge. And to scrub toilets, no. So just give me plates all day, every day. So who does all these things in my house? I do them when I can, and then I have someone that comes in to help us to do it when she's available, when her head is not touching. Love it. Oh well. So yeah, we have come to the end of this video. Hope you guys were answering the questions alongside me. Hope you were getting to know yourselves too better as I was answering my own questions. Hope it has been fun. Do not mind that I am sweating. There is no light. This is Nigeria. God will help us. I hope to see you next week by God's grace. Please suggest videos that you would like me to do. I need suggestions. It will help me. There's a lot on my head now, but I really want to come and see you every week. It is my desire. I like seeing you. or you like seeing me. Oh well, don't mind me. I just like bringing you valuable content. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being on here. You're a darling. I'm grateful. Old subscribers, new subscribers, I'm thankful. May God bless you, and I will see you next week. Love you so much. Have a wonderful new week, a fruitful new week, a blessed new week, a remarkable new week, an amazing week, and bring testimonies when you're coming to the channel next week. Okay, high five. Bye.